Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, hi, hello, my name is Maya, and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Mayya Ting. Welcome back to my channel. Good Monday morning. I'm late, I know. I got so engrossed in my work, and I'm sending some special things out to my students. I was gonna say sidetrack, but I didn't because this is how I get paid. But anyway, good morning. Are you well? I'm well. Yeah, it's Monday. It's good Monday morning. I slept so good. I had breakfast. I had 2 eggs over medium and toast. Then I had a bowl of cherries. Surprise, surprise. And coffee. And I think I want more coffee. Let's go make more coffee and let's chit chat. So let me pull my shorts down. Now I need to probably keep you guys in the stand. Oh goodness, Maya. Let's try it this way. Yeah, that works. I'm struggling. Anyway. Yeah, let's get more coffee because we deserve it, right? Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. For those who have been in church for a long time, or even if you haven't, right? But you've heard about the story of David and Goliath. If you haven't heard about it, let me give you a quick rundown. Because even when I wasn't in church, I was familiar with this story. So basically, you have this little piddly guy named David. I mean, he was piddly. He was pitiful looking as far as physique and all, right? But there was this giant named Goliath. And from what I hear and what I know, Goliath wasn't the only giant, but he was one of many, and he was over 9 feet tall. So that's tall, right? But he was talking smack, and I'm paraphrasing here. He was talking cold, hard smack, talking about, the people of the day, who believed in Christ or believed in God. He would talk real bad about them and just kind of, mock them and whatever. So David was telling the King Saul, he was the king of the time, in Israel, I believe. David was like, yo, and I'm paraphrasing, you just gonna let this giant talk smack about the God that we serve and yada, yada, yada. But the thing about it is, they all needed somebody to fight and kill Goliath. So King Saul wasn't gonna do it. So he was just like, what can we do? So anyway, and again, I'm paraphrasing. So for all you Bible scholars out there, just bear with me. So David was like, I'll fight him. And I bet you the people of the day was like, looking at him like, little David to big Goliath. Like, how is this going to work out? Oh, we know how it's going to work out. Goliath going to kill you. But anyway, so I'm going to bring you down just a little bit. Let me get my creamer. Hold on. So David was like, I'll do it. I'll kill him. Because he can't be talking smack about the God I serve. So King Saul was like, listen, I'm going to help you out. Take my armor. Take my armor because you're going to need it. Well, the armor was about as big as David was. So there was no way that David can kind of hold up this heavy behind armor. So David had to take the armor off. He couldn't even use it, right? So David received or gathered up 5 smooth stones. I mean, like rocks, but they were smooth. And he had a slingshot. You know that slingshot is like, it's a V and then it's a handle. And it has like a rubber band in between the 2 points. and you pull it back. You put the rock right here, you pull it back, then you let it go, you aim it, you let it go. That's what David was going to use as his weapon. I bet you people were just like, how is this going to work out? So anyway, with one shot, David slings the rock back in the slingshot and kills Goliath. Like kills him. One shot. I bet you the people was just like, right? So when you are in Bible, like VBS, Vacation Bible School, or even at church, we talk a lot about having the faith of David. And they use the analogy of Goliath being adversity and being the thing that the mountain that's in your way, the thorn in your side, just that thing, right? That gets on your nerve that you feel you can't beat. Addiction, you know, a bad marriage, a bad relationship, whatever the case may be. Let me put this back. Even use it. I've even thought about it when I have adversity in my own life. You know, it's like, you know what, Mayya, this thing is really bothering you and you don't see a way around it. But guess what? If David can defeat Goliath, you can do all things, right? So let me throw this away. I got to thinking about it yesterday, and I was listening to an audiobook when I did my 4.5 miles on the belt line. I just, was speed walking. And I got to really thinking about it. Like, me personally, I've been thinking about the whole Goliath and David thing all wrong. David did not defeat Goliath. No. That whole illustration in that Bible story was a depiction of how Jesus beat Goliath, not David. David was just a conduit. He was just being used, right? Jesus worked through David to beat Goliath. There is nothing that we can do in our own strength to overcome adversity. The only thing we can do is shift happens. Lean on Jesus and allow him to work through us to beat that thing that's causing us so much grief. And I think a lot of the times we get so tired and so burnt out because we are fighting physically. We are literally getting in the ring and we are fighting physically. We are not fighting in a way that matters, which is on our knees and having prayer. David was able to beat Goliath because of his faith. And he opened up his heart, his mind, and his body, and he allowed Jesus to work through him, and Jesus defeated Goliath. Jesus is the only one who can fight your battles. It's not us. We've been fighting wrong. So when we say, man, I'm exhausted, man, I'm tired, why won't he act right? Why won't she act right? Why? Why am I so exhausted? Why? Another example, when my mom first passed away, not first passed away, but when she died, I remember I took some money out of me and my husband's account and I bought breakfast for a lot of people that I knew, people that I didn't know. I took breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's and I went to the mall and I fed people. I gave breakfast sandwiches away to those who would take it. I wanted to be a giver, even in my own pain. And I remember when I was done with giving food away at the mall, I went to the barbershop I used to go to and I swept and I cleaned. And I was just trying to stay busy to stop from thinking and feeling the pain, right? And the heartache. And when I got in my car, a church friend of mine called and was like, Mayya, I'm just checking in on you. And I broke down. I said, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. And at that moment, I felt that God was just saying, thank you for feeding my people. Thank you for cleaning the barbershop and sweeping and being of service to people. But I didn't ask you to do that. I just want you to sit and mourn the loss of your mom. That's all I want you to do. Thank you, but I didn't ask you to do that. Rest in me, Jesus. Don't rest on your own power and abilities. Because every time we do, we will tire every freaking time. But when we do things because we've allowed Jesus to work through us, we never tire, because it's not us using our own strength, if that makes sense. David was able to knock out Goliath with one slingshot, not because he did, not because he had special rocks that were smooth, not because of anything that was within his ability, but because he opened up his heart, mind, and faith to the one who has infinite ability and strength. And that's Jesus. I'm going to be on one today because this is my second cup. I'm going to be on one. So yeah, that's it. That's all. Stop operating in your own strength. The only strength we have is the strength to get up and just worship. The strength that we have is the strength to just think about the goodness of Jesus and the things that he's done for us. Loving your neighbor. Stop being self-centered. These are things we can do, right? So let's go ahead and meditate on all of that. I'm going to start wiping up because why? I got cats. So yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just had to say that. Got my bleach strips. And let's get to thinking about the content. All right. was more than 5 minutes. I think I went over by 15 seconds or something like that. So yeah. But you can be like David and have faith of just a mustard seed. Google a mustard seed and see how small that is. You can do it. I'm definitely doing it. I'm trying it. I don't have a choice. I want faith like David. And guess what? David screwed up a lot as he got older. Ooh, an adulterer, a murderer. But God still used him in a good way. And God even called David a man after his own heart. You can be used in a good way. So I'll see you guys later. We do have an exercise today. We are up to 25. Yeah. So I will see you later. I love you so, so much. And there's nothing that you can do about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will check for you later.